like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all. This is a flashback. It's a phone call between Light Crown Melanin and Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka 3 God.
Unless you got a charger? You got a charger? My phone.
Yeah, she got
one. Is it long enough? You said I had a what? Because it's about to die on my phone.
Oh. Here, we need to put it on the charger right now.
And my dreams and you had got into some political trouble in my dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I literally stopped my whole life to get you out of that problem.
Wow.
Like I literally stopped everything that I was doing and came and got you out of there.
My nigga, man.
You didn't know that it was me.
Y'all be sure to pay attention because Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka 3 God, is about to flip the script on these guys.
Like when I came and got you, you didn't know it was me.
Ah.
I pulled up in some smooth shit, and I was like,
some undercover shit.
This is my mind in my dream.
Let me ask you this: if somebody is expressing the knowledge, right? Isn't that showing like gratitude towards oneself?
No, you gotta understand. We're going in the metaverse. Everything is about brands. You gotta know your tribe, and you gotta get your soul tribe. Somebody called him their higher self. They tripping. But I understood why y'all would do that. But I think it's disrespectful because y'all are where y'all are right now because of me. And y'all not referencing or acknowledging me.
See, I told y'all to pay attention. He's starting to go off talking about y'all are not giving reverence to me. Like, who are you, sir?
It's like not acknowledging nature.
Wait, when you say y'all,
I say nature, I mean the motion of things. Bring my cup. Like the motion of things, right? When I say nature, I mean like the motion of things, right? You gotta understand this is my domain. You can't call yourself the higher self and tap into the shit that I'm tapped into and try to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this ain't nobody's knowledge.
So
to not acknowledge me is to not acknowledge a part of yourself that got you to be where you are.
So you're basically saying that we're not tapped into the same thing you're tapped into.
You tapped in it through me. Oh my, never mind.
How is it through you when how is it through you when we're already it before we even meet you?
What do you mean?
We're already source. Everybody in the universe is already the source before we even meet you.
Bro, I understand. Listen, so y'all locked in inception. Okay.
I am very proud of that young man. He handled himself well, and he is correct. How is he the one of the knowledge if everybody is source? At the end of the day, like, how does that work? But Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka 3 God, and his inflated ego will explain. Y'all, let's listen.
Y'all locked in inception. Let me scream at you for a minute, bro. It's so much stuff I want to give y'all so that y'all don't get left behind. I promise you. I'm trying to... You're going to know in a minute. Y'all, you don't know who you talking to, man. She does. She know who I am. You don't know. He does. Little man knows. That man Kite. Kite know who he talking to. Y'all know. She do. Listen, man. It looked like the signal is cracking up, but y'all gotta understand, man, like, we're going into the metaverse. Y'all gonna embarrass yourselves and get left behind. I'm just trying to warn you because I love you. You're my children. And, now, someone
This
than that.
nigga's
You can have
funny,
it.
bro.
I'm warning you because you're my children. And I see you out here, and you can make me proud. You can make me very proud, you guys. But if you don't want to listen to me, and you want to take this route again, I will show you it again. I will show you we can do this again. You guys are stuck in a loop. And until you say that I am your Messiah, your Savior, and recognize me as that, you will.
So now they got to recognize him as their Lord and Savior and recognize him as that. Otherwise, they're going to be left behind.
Continue to live in a loop that feels different, but it's the same thing over and over for eternity. Listen, all I'm telling you is that we've done this many times before, bro. You don't remember, but I'm from your future. And what I'm telling you is that you've done this before.
Damn. He really be getting in people's heads and making them think this. That's fucked up.
Without,
Wow.
Did y'all hear him say, did you hear that young boy say, dang, he really be getting into people's heads and try to make them believe this. He really do. Yes, he does. And some people actually bought it lock, stock, and barrel. Namely, Jax and Juju and the wives.
Oh, damn. What inspired that call?
I got his birth chart. And
I have his birth chart. I have it saved.
oh wow,
Yeah, I've had his birth chart.
the new one. His dad got a new one because he had reordered his birth certificate and got the actual time.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. All right, so no, I don't have it.
What do you think about that?
Well,
It's funny because he's dead ass serious. He really thinks he knows what he's talking about.
I mean, I think that the terminology "my higher self" is not under his domain or his. Okay. That's not his brand.
Nigga said I was in his dream. Of course I was. Man, everything.
Somebody else probably got a call on my phone. Connection and let Wi-Fi.
Nigga, Nature Boy's in my dream
The Wi-Fi?
many times. Even just a few days ago.
Oh, you know what? It needs to be plugged in like immediately. The Wi-Fi box right there, the hotspot. Baby, you plug it into the thing.
You did?
All right, y'all. So that was part 1 of 3. We're going to go ahead and watch and listen to part 2 now.
Yeah, technically.
Oh yeah, what's her name? My ex said she doing like $50 a pound or some shit.
We got it.
Divine understanding, $50 per pound, or more or less. Is that a good deal or some shit?
But
All right.
a great deal. But
Let's do it.
we already got somebody.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can everybody quiet down? And
Oh, yeah.
seems to be like certain.
I'm talking to this nigga. My nigga though. This nigga funny, bro. This nigga Nature Boy is my nigga, bro. You funny, man. I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro. Hey, listen. Listen, guys. Let's I wanna talk to you because I've been wanting to talk to you. I've been meaning to talk to you. It's imperative that we talk and that I deliver certain things to you because I'm watching you and I'm always watching you.
Yes, we know.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon otherwise known as True. Many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy, and I love this book.
And I've always been watching. I watch everything. I see everything. I am everything. I know everything.
I am. In fact, yep.
I'm literally the man behind the mirror. All right, so I want to talk to you guys, and this is so delicious, isn't it? Isn't this delicious?
Very nice.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
I'm listening.
I want to talk to you. I missed you. I love you.
I love
myself.
Yes, I do.
No. I love you.
Mm-hmm. I love you too.
I love you.
I love you too.
You understand? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I can.
I love you. I love you. I say I love you in the most native tongue to what we are programmed to understand, whether we like to say it or not. I say it for the vibe. I say it for the culture. I'm no
Lord, now he's trying to change up his manipulation tactic to see if he could get these guys to bow down to him and honor him and give reverence to him as their Messiah.
longer a slave to I can't do something when I can do it when it as long as it's given love. It's not about what you can or cannot do. Those laws will always be broken for love. Love breaks all boundaries.
Sure does.
Facts. And unblocking it. Unblocking, break that boundary.
Out of the love, I'm telling you, I love you. From where we come from, even in our ignorance, how good that felt. That was something endearment. And when I say it, because we from the same place, you can still feel it when you hear me say I love you. You know it's, you know. No matter you say I love myself, you know. And I'm talking from that place. And that's what we're going to have a conversation from. We're going to have a conversation from that place. Let me bring that out of you. Let's sit that person down and talk from there.
Facts. We can do that.
Right? Let's put down the idea that there's a me or you. And let's have a meeting of the minds. Fuck age. Fuck how much status. We don't give a fuck. Let's have a meeting in the dark where we strip color, gender. We strip off these clothes. Come talk to me. Come take a walk on the dark side. And where there's only the mind. Enter this room with me, into the darkness, where we could only hear each other's voice. And there's no perception of whether you are male or female, even though you hear the voice. I ask that you alter that voice with your mind's eye. And let that be a voice that is something neutral to you, and so that we can get the information from what's being said rather than the prejudice that blocks us from understanding each other. I give you my word as to be all that I am, my bond. I give you this as to say, I give you my word to not put my status. I give you my word not to put who you think I am into how I speak to you in this conversation. I will speak to you mind to mind.
Respect.
I will not speak to you as if you're below me or beneath me or higher or lower, but I will speak to you as you are just different. But I'm interested in what you may have to say, just to make sure that I'm still that nigga that I know I am, I'm going to allow this open moment of anything you might see flaw in any of my movement, so that you may understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. And don't be afraid to ask me, so that may, because don't be afraid to ask me, though it may be that it might crush the idea of what you're doing. My answer, don't be afraid that my answer might crush the idea of what you're doing, so you don't ask the question. Because if we're going to meet as minds, then you're here to find out what is truth, what is absolute truth.
One thing you can't say about Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Three God, is that he can't talk. He could talk and talk and talk and talk. He's talking about he want to have a meeting of the minds and a conversation, but he's yet to allow the young guy to say a word. He's just going on and on and on.
And then follow that. And that is the point of the whole start of your journey, was to find absolute truth. And no matter what and who it came from.
I got a
So
question.
let us do away with the idea of one's status or one's being in this conversation, and let's come from the point of, I love you.
Love.
I do.
Right? When I say I love you, I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, the love you that you felt before you even knew the I love myself or anything like that. You know, when somebody say I love you,
Right,
you
right.
love me. Oh, no, you said you love me. Regardless of how we said it or what we said, it was the feeling that it invoked. Regardless, even though we say different words now to break spells of the European culture, we're way past that. We are past breaking the culture. We are at the level of not hating white people, but acknowledging them and feeling sorry for the Caucasian beings, and understanding, like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to do what they did to us. I'm going to love myself regardless, because at the end of the day, they knew not what they done, and they were in certain situations. But to that level is what I'm saying. We're going to have this conversation. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe there's things about me in your mind that you might be thinking of, and yourself, and you might be saying, you know what? But I promise you, the man you think I am in your mind, and the man that I actually am, not even a man, but the being that you think I am in your mind, and the being that I truly am, are two different things.
I'm aware of that. That's why even when we had our conversation, and you blocked me and all that, I didn't turn around and start talking shit about you, because I already knew. I was like, I don't really know him like that. Even though I could watch his videos a lot, I don't know him. And when I talk to Kite, he knows you in person, so I'm like, okay, I'm getting a better picture of how he might be. And he's like, I'm seeing
You took
deeper,
shrooms, right?
deeper. Yes, many times.
What does it show you about yourself?
It showed me that I'm one with everything, and it showed me a deeper feeling, a deeper intuitive feeling of knowing that I'm one with everything. It's a higher awareness. It's very hard to explain, because feeling is knowing. It's kind of like touching a stove, or if you eat an Oreo, you can't explain to somebody how an Oreo tastes. You have to actually taste it.
You're using my own.
I am you.
You're using my own analogies to me. You know that, right?
How could you say your own?
I don't
When you
think-
say your
I don't
own,
think-
when
know
you say
that
your
my
own, you're
problem
speaking
with
about
you
me.
guys, I never touch.
Why I feel like this conversation is about to go left. Let's listen, y'all.
You guys. See the difference in how you relate to me and how Kite relates to me? Kite is just listening to listen on a deeper level. You're listening to understand yourself on a deeper level. Kite is past that. He knows that, listen, you should just listen. And I don't know what he thinks, this man right here, but you are trying to find yourself, and you are, you know what I'm gonna call you, bro?
Nature Boy, do you know who I am?
You're the source of all reality. I told you.
Exactly. I told myself
I told you that.
I am
Nigga.
you. I told myself
When
that.
you found that out, I already told you that.
So you know me enough to know that I heard that from you first? Do you know my life
You know what
enough?
I'm saying? You don't want to play that game with me.
With myself?
You don't. You.
I play games
Oh
with
my
myself
God.
all the time. I am everything.
You're like
I'm an enigma.
No, you're not an enigma.
Oh, yes, I am.
For you to be an enigma.
I
Bro,
am.
I lived too long for you. Will you let this little young boy right here know that we lived too long for you to be an enigma?
Oh, you gonna find out who I am, man.
I told y'all it was gonna go left. Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka 3 God, does not like anybody, especially a man who is gonna stand up for himself, poke out his chest, and speak life into himself. Oh no, that's not what he want to hear.
Bro,
You gonna find out.
Let me ask you a question.
You gonna find out, my nigga. I love myself.
You are. How old are you, bro?
Infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Just
No,
like you.
I'm talking about you. Of course, you are infinite, but you are infinity filtered.
Filtered through.
In filtered as infinity, nigga.
Okay. Fair
You
enough.
understand? So don't play with me because I'm the orchestra and the architect of the blueprint, nigga.
I am.
So you talking to somebody that can fuck your head up in ways you don't understand.
What?
I'm
No.
the orchestra.
No, not at all.
This is
Not at
my
all.
shit.
I'm deeper than you. I know deeper than you. I felt deeper than you. Feeling is knowing, right? Shrooms allows you to feel deeper. I felt way deeper than you. Way deeper. That's the truth.
Yo, let me ask you a question.
That's the truth.
Wait, hold on.
I felt way deeper than you. The reason why I can speak to you like this is because I know what I'm talking about. I felt it all.
All right, so if you felt deeper than me, then in this conversation, if you felt deeper than me, those guys around you would be on their knees before you
No.
because they would recognize you as their higher self.
We don't need to do that. We just treat each other as myself. I am everything.
Absolutely, we do.
We don't
You
have to.
don't
We don't have to
understand
bow
it. You
down
still
to
don't
each other. We just have to
You
coexist
still
with each
don't
other.
understand it. You still don't get it.
No, you
There's
don't get it.
things you don't understand.
You have too much ego, my friend. Too much ego. Too much pride. You want people to bow down to you. You don't need that.
I actually like the fact that that young boy is standing his ground with Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka 3 God, and I'm sure it is pissing him off.
You just need to coexist and treat everybody exactly as you treat yourself. That's what self-love is.
But in the process of doing that, you would worship each other.
We do.
We do.
Literally every day.
We do.
All right, what I'm saying to you, if they have acknowledged that you give them the greatest knowledge because you have felt greater than them, if they have
I never
found
said I
someone
felt
that-
greater than them.
Brother, let me finish talking. Hold you horses.
Okay, brother.
I felt the man. I felt the man that has given me treasure. If I felt somebody and they gave me $300,000 or they gave me $200,000, what I felt was treasure. Is it not worthy of me to be like, yo, bro, thank you? Whether I cried, whether I got on my knees, whether I said thank you, whether I showed honor or
Right.
worship or praise toward that brother for giving me that money when I really needed it.
Yes, I do that. You seen on my page.
Hold on. Relax yourself.
All right,
Right?
go.
Because
All right, y'all, that was part 2. Now let's watch and listen to part 3.
all right, listen to me, bro. Because you're at like baby levels of this shit, bro.
That's what you think.
I'm telling you, simple baby. You're at like.
Have you met me?
I made the motherboard that you.
Have you met me?
I laid the motherboard, nigga. I'm grandpa. Will you let this nigga
Have you
know
met
I
me in
laid
person?
I literally laid the blueprint of the fuck. I'm grandpa, nigga.
Have you met me in person?
Hold on, I got something to say.
You still got
I
breast milk on your breath.
I can say that what I've learned is that the highest self is the most balanced self. So what I mean by that is I can see on a level of where, just speaking from my perspective, that I do have a stronger sense of respect when it comes to you than the people around me. And that's because of the experience I've gained from actually like being
Right,
around
because you touched me, and that's what I was telling you.
Yeah.
The problem with these brothers is that they're talking to like mushrooms, right? And they're like, nigga, I'm higher than you. They don't know that I'm a substance.
Poor Kite. I'm sure at this point in time, he was still very much indoctrinated. So he's going to say exactly what Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. 3 God, wants him to say.
I'm a substance they ain't never took before. They only got bits and pieces. You never touched me. That man touched me. So he experienced me. You said you can't know something without knowing it. We only talking, brother. You never been around me. That man seen things, felt things that you never felt. So he has a different experience than you do. You just said that about, you said, listen, I felt.
That's automatic.
How you know what I felt?
How do you know what I felt? How do you know what I felt? That's the same thing I'm asking you.
Right.
What I'm saying to you, brother,
That's what I was trying
is
to
that
say. That's what I was
here's
trying
what
to say.
here's
Of
what
course,
it
I'ma
is.
have
Here's what it is.
more-
Y'all listening? Y'all ready? I'm gonna kill it just like this, bro. If you was that nigga,
I'm that nigga. I am.
if no, whoa.
I am.
You trying to be that nigga?
No, I'm that
Without
nigga.
the credentials.
I'm that nigga. Give
Go ahead,
me.
bro. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. Yo, you see how you won't let me talk?
No, I'm just letting you know the truth. You said you trying to be that
You
nigga.
don't gotta let me know if you are that. First of all, you don't have to let me know if you are that.
No, I can say it if I want.
Because look,
If I'm okay, listen. If Muhammad Ali, listen.
We talking at the same time, bro. Hey, OG.
This is,
Won't you conduct it, OG? Won't you help him out?
If I'm Muhammad Ali, if I'm
Just let him get the flow.
if I'm okay, after this you can flow.
Okay.
If I'm Muhammad Ali, right?
Yo, bro, hold on, bro. Listen, bro.
If I'm Muhammad Ali,
I
right?
got messages in them.
He says I'm the greatest.
Right now, what you saying? I got messages with you saying that I am your higher self.
Facts.
And that you bow.
I actually used to think that. Facts.
Yo, bro.
It's something called changing.
What I'm saying to you changed very quickly.
You do too, my
This
nigga.
is quick as you said.
You change a lot.
Was as quick as you were saying that you was your higher self.
You change a lot, my nigga. So you don't change? You don't change, Mr. Hadou King? Hadou King? Then Nature Boy? Then Panther King? You don't change?
Bro.
Okay.
Okay, here.
Continue.
Okay, so look.
Okay, that's why Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. 3 God, is so booty hurt, because this guy used to acknowledge him as his higher self, but he has since stopped doing so. So, of course, Nature Boy has to pitch a fit.
Where's your work at?
My work. You just said you've been watching. You know my work.
You comparing your work ethic to mine?
Was I comparing it? I just said I have work.
Where the fuck?
I just said I have work.
Yo, bro.
Did I compare it to you?
Stop talking. Kite.
Yo.
Kite.
Yo.
How long you know me, Kite?
About probably almost 4 years. Yep.
Have you been around me?
I have.
Have you been around this man?
Not as long as you.
But just being around him and being around me in the middle of an instance, can you feel the difference?
Of course, yeah.
There's a magic about me, right?
You didn't ask him what kind of difference. You can ask him.
No, I'm asking you. Yo, just be quiet, bro.
I see different like pieces that can be learned from you that need to be implemented here.
Like what?
Well, you have to look at it. Okay, first of all, in a way, you have to look and see, okay, well, this person already has an establishment in a group. He has men that's already organized. He has women that's around him, and he take care of all of them. He take care of all the men for a long time, so I can't
Still are, nigga, look.
I can't just ignore that.
What is your point still? What is your point?
Well, nigga, we live very well no matter where we go.
What is the point?
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True. Many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy, and I love this book.
And no matter if we're in Puerto Rico, no matter if we're in Puerto Rico, it don't matter if we're in Atlanta,
Let him
you
talk,
ain't
man.
never
Let him
see
talk.
me living no crap. And I've been doing this I've been doing this like this, chilling, sitting back, getting my motherfucking, nigga, I'm playing with life, nigga. Playing with
Same
this shit.
here.
Nigga, I guarantee you I fed you already with my money.
With your money, what do you mean? You fed me with your knowledge, just like we all
No,
do.
I've actually fed you with my money and you don't even know it.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
He's
Explain
saying
deeper.
energy.
Bro, get your fucking, listen. Get your fucking bag up. Get your fucking money up, nigga. If you God and you say that you better than me, well, get your fucking money up. Whoa.
This nigga bad. Hey, calm your ass down, bro. Calm down, bro.
Women lie, numbers don't lie. Look at my portfolio. Look at the stuff I've affected the whole world. Niggas know about me in Africa, nigga.
That's
They
facts.
don't even know about you in New York. Nobody know about you in your hometown. Niggas know about me in Puerto Rico.
People know me
They
around the
about me in
world.
Costa Rica.
People
They
know me around the
about
world.
Listen, hold on,
They know about me too.
Bro, nobody.
It doesn't matter. I'm just
I
trying
don't even know
to
what
tell
your
him.
name
What the
is,
fuck?
bro.
So what?
You listen.
I want Code to be able to talk.
You got excited to know that I was on the phone with my Haitian man that I know.
Joshua?
What?
You talking about Joshua vibe?
Yes. You didn't look. I'm already in touch with you. Like I could touch you at any time, my nigga. I'm watching y'all.
What you mean by
more than
touch
you
me?
ever could know. I'm closer to y'all than y'all ever could know it. I'm like your dad.
No,
that's
bro.
watching.
We know how close you are. I am you.
Bro,
I know exactly how close
bro.
you are. I know you watch all my shit. I know that. I'm not stupid. I'm
No.
you.
Listen. You know why I watch
I am
you?
you.
Because I'm not arrogant.
You're not arrogant?
You're
not arrogant.
I watch and listen to CF. You said anything that might be of value. But I know in myself, if you ever tapped into something that was of value, we would all know about you.
Who was all?
If you was that nigga, listen. Listen, one thing about celebrities, right? People can say whatever they want. They're talented. The reason why they've affected many human beings. Bob Marley said it best. My life means nothing if it doesn't affect many other human beings. You became a human being to make an impact on human beings. The reason why you're sitting where you're sitting at right now is because of me. Facts!
So because of myself,
Nigga.
I'm you.
Facts!
So because of myself.
Facts!
So because of me, I'm you.
I've influenced your life. You never influenced mine. I've influenced yours.
So based upon your
I have
knowledge,
not influenced your life.
wait. Based upon your knowledge,
So when I'm saying to you,
wait,
when
bro.
I'm saying to you,
Wait, I'm trying to answer you. Based
okay,
upon
this
your
is what-
knowledge, based upon your knowledge,
Listen.
based upon your knowledge, I influence myself on you based upon your knowledge because I'm you.
Oh my God.
That's the truth.
Yeah, you are me, bro.
Okay, I know.
And I am you. I am you, but see, that's the baby talk. The I am you thing is an excuse for you to stay with your ego sword. You're using it as a sword.
So now
I'm about
truth
to
is
kill-
an excuse?
I'm about to kill your little. I'm about to bust your little bubble. You ready?
Bust my bubble. Let's see.
Okay, nigga. The dumbest shit ever is to reach Christ conscious, nigga. That's when you're the dumbest. You're the dumbest when you reach Christ conscious. When you realize, oh, I'm a part of the oneness.
You talking about
Because
yourself?
You was taught that human. Man, stop talking and listen, man. I'm just turn the phone off.
You could turn it off, nigga. Turn it off, man.
Let him talk, man.
Let
Let him talk.
Let him talk. Let him
I
talk.
promise you, my time is more valuable than yours. I promise you that.
Cool.
They know that. Everybody in the room knows that. You should be listening.
I'm
Because I'm
listening.
about to teach you something.
I'm
And you
listening.
can hear it in my voice. You know that from watching my videos.
I'm listening.
All right, so if you're listening, to listen to yourself. Explain something to yourself that you might have missed out on the way in your journey. The easiest thing to do is That's the first part. The first part is fine.
All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Be sure to leave me a comment, hit that like button, and share. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. To all of my OGs, y'all already know. Big up yourself. We in the building. Replay gang gang, you know I rocks with y'all. Hey y'all in the bushes, I see y'all on my analytics. Come on over, subscribe and hit that notification so that you know when I go live and when I update with new content. Thank y'all so much for y'all continued support.